One of the other pretty cool features about a thread is this idea of the sleep method. The sleep method allows us to pause execution of a thread for a set period of time. What you'll notice in this exercise is that to the run method we've added this try catch statement, and inside that try catch statement we have counter.sleep. What that does is say, let's take that counter thread that we created that implements everything, that runs everything in that runnable method, in that run method that we have here in this class, and let's pause that. And you'll notice that I have 1000 in there. The sleep method takes milliseconds. So 1000 milliseconds is 1 second. What I'm saying is, pause that counter for 1 second every time you run this application. And so what we end up with, if I build this and run the HTML file, what we see is that every second it pauses and then it continues to execute. And so it's a very smooth and orderly transition rather than running up real fast, stopping, running up real fast again, stopping, running up again real fast and stopping. And the reason that is because we're using that sleep method to control it. Now, you do have to have either a try-catch statement around the sleep method, or you need to define the method to throw an interrupted exception. If something happens during the sleep method that causes the program to error out while the thread is sleeping, it's going to throw an interrupted exception. There's a number of reasons that could happen, and so we have to be able to, the method is defined that because this can happen, they've said, okay, you have to catch or otherwise deal with the interrupted exception. Now you can pass that along. You can define run to throw an exception. Of course, as you know, my preference with exceptions, always, 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 without question, is to handle them. In this case, all I'm doing is just, okay, you got an exception, go on about your business. If we were to get an exception, what would happen is, because there's no data here, there's no call here, we would exit the loop, or stop this attempt to sleep and just continue on with the loop.